Hello and welcome to your Patron free extract of the nitty gritty. This is where you and I get to chat face to face about all that's been going on. No editing, no highlight reel, no bullshit bollocks, pretty much. This is just an honest chat, and that's what patrons get. A episode free once a week just for you and I. Bonus video. So things are going really nice at the moment at this farm where I'm at. I mean, during the beginning of spring, the bills were quite high in terms of like electricity and stuff like that. My mooring here is $230 a month, and then my electricity on top of that is between £100 and £180 a month, and it was quite bad. And then coal is £17 a bag. But, you know, I can park my car here. Leela seems a lot happier here, and I can see my family. And I even started bell ringing. I go bell ringing here on a Thursday. And I used to do bell ringing when I was a teenager. And I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really cool. And I thought I was being really different. And my mum had used to do it as a teenager as well. Leela, do you want a biscuit? I'll get you a biscuit. Leela wants a biscuit. Want a biscuit? Oh, good girl. And I get to socialise because, you know, I can go days without seeing anyone. I see my dad once a week, and I probably see everyone about once a week. So I am lucky. And it's good to have family support and be close to everything. I am feeling a little bit restless that I should be out there and I should be doing everything. But it was really important for me just to like stay still for a bit, focus on my work, get the money in so I could do these boat renovations. So I need to do some improvements on the boat. The back cabin needs turning into an art studio. And then the bedroom's having some shelving put in. And then the bathroom is being opened out. The walkway is going to get rid of. It's going to be a walk-through shower room. And then the kitchen is going to be extended as well. And because I won't need this desk anymore, it's going to be a little dining area. And I'm going to have a nice big sofa here as well. So all of that costs money, of course. So if you would like a painting, please let me know. Helps me pay my bills. So yeah, I really need to work hard. And the idea that getting all these plans done, like writing lists and looking at the work I need to, like, this boat really needs blacking as well. It's overdue for blacking by a year, and I just can't afford to put her in at the moment. So I think staying still is probably good for her at the moment, just until I can save the money to get all those bits and bobs done. 'Cause she also needs a survey to make sure everything's like sound. And I do think when she has a survey, she will have to have some work done on it, because she's a needy bitch like me. And yeah, things that are coming up, like I don't know if I'm going Crick yet. I'm in two minds about going to the Crick Boat Show. If you don't know what Crick Boat Show is, it's the biggest inland boat festival celebration thing in Britain that I know of. And I went last year with Ed from Narrow Project, and it was so good. I had such a great time. It's about affordability. I don't know if I can afford the ticket, the day out, and to get like a little B&B overnight, because I won't be able to, you know, to go to that big festival and not have a drink. So I don't know. I'm going to ease into it. I'm going to feel into it, try and make up my mind and see how hard I can work. And then on top of that, I always bite off more than I can chew. But at the end of this month, I'm going to London to paint the Golden Hind. So I'm going to be painting live in front of people. I've got to buy a travel easel for this. The train tickets to London are really expensive. And I've got to pay for the hostel overnight. Even in London, the hostels are like 60 quid. So it's like, oh, damn it. So but I have to do it. I have to go. I'm really looking forward to it. And then I was really foolish enough to, I thought, you know what, I've been working non-stop. I'm going to treat myself. I spent £9 on a ticket to go and see a comedy duo called Dirk and Ski. They're like fairly new on Instagram. They're very, very funny. £9 for a ticket, the first gig in London. I was like, well, I'm going to go and I'm going to treat myself and I'm going to go make friends. Because I honestly don't believe in not going to places because like you want to wait to go with someone. I really believe in going on your own, go solo, having a great time. And I was like, you know, by June I'll have enough money for the train tickets and the hostel. And it's like, God. So I'm just working my arse off. And then, you know, I had a phone call this week from a hospital in the Midlands asking would I be open to the idea of putting on an exhibition, and if I was, could I create some work and a pitch to show the people on the arts board, which I would so love to do. It's about setting aside that time to do that, so it's also adding to the workload. But I always find it difficult to say no. Like I really want to say yes to this, and I've kind of said, well, let's have an email and I'll see what I can come up with. Because I always feel like whenever I say no, that's a net that I haven't thrown out to see what I could catch. And that doesn't work out well for me. I like to say yes to everything, which is shocking because my love life is disastrous. I'm just not in the mood to go out and date anyone at the moment. You know, I start chatting to someone and then it's really difficult to keep my attention. I think I'm quite content and focused on myself at the moment. You know, I've got Leela, I've got the boat, I've got a million one things going on. Unless it was someone spectacular, you know, and I think that would come naturally if I was like, you know, yeah, that person's amazing. And I think you would know that then naturally, wouldn't you? All in all, that's all that's been going on with me. I'm just trying my best. Sometimes I have lags. Like today was a bit of a bad day. The weekend was a bit of a bad weekend. I say bad in the sense that I didn't have the energy to do anything, and I went and saw my dad today and I cried because I just said, look, I just feel so overwhelmed because, you know, with all the boat renovations that have to take place, I have like my bills. I took out a loan to renovate Leviathan. I have my boat payment on this, and then I have my mooring charges here. And I work really hard. I'm able to make it each month. I just make it each month. But it's always like, so every time I wake up, I was telling my dad, I was like, I wake up and I feel I've got a hand around my throat sometimes, feeling anxious about it all. And I said, I know it's only short term, you know, the boat payments will be done in a couple of years and then it'll be done in 3 years. I just got to keep working harder. I just don't know how much harder I can work. And I'm sure I can. It's not, I just need to be more efficient with my time and a bit more focused and disciplined and get into a routine. And that's what I'm planning to do. So I think with this new way of doing the Patreon and showing up and doing the extra bonus videos for the patrons, because you are the people that really matter, and I love you from the bottom of my heart. I love you, I care about you, and you're the people that show up, and it means a lot. It means a lot. You help me pay my bills, and that's, you know, at the end of the month I'm like, God, thank God for these people. So I want you to know that I really, really, really appreciate it. So at the moment I have separate tiers that you can pay, donate. I only want you to pay what you can afford, obviously. I'm trying to put it to a once a month subscription payment because it just feels a bit more I don't know why. That's just the direction that I want to go in, I feel. But Patron have told me that that's because I started Patreon years ago when I just left Delos and started filming for Papagino and the French Diaries. That the early users of Patreon, they have to wait until things get switched over. So hopefully, fingers crossed, because I feel like it might be easier for everyone. But until then, I just want to say thank you so much for the different tiers. And I'm going to put my heart and soul into this because, like I say, you guys are really, like, it means so much. So much. So there's going to be competitions for patrons every week. So once a week, I'm going to pick a random name, and I'm going to be gifting a fine art print only for pensions. Pensions? I can't afford to give you a pension, but I can afford to give a surprise print. But yeah, just so you know, like, for me, heart and soul, it's, you know, living solo. You guys are the only people that I really get to talk to on a very, very honest basis. You know, I tell you in the blogs, and I expose, like, my writing. It's like bearing out the soul and doing this. So I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I'm just really grateful to have you here with me. So thank you. I love you. I hope wherever you are that you're doing good, that you're well fed, that you're well slept, you feel supported, and you have my love. So all the best. Take care, and I'll see you next week. This is where we are, hey? This is what we're reduced to. What are you doing? Leela! Come on. It's a good girl. Come on. Oh, lovely. No. Come on onwards.